Hey guys, so today I'm going to give you an update on the 2009 Chevrolet Impala. This thing's been a little trooper for me. It really has been a pretty decent vehicle. I honestly didn't know what to expect because I knew that, it wasn't maintained exactly the best, but, it was just, it is what it is, and I just drove it, and honestly, it's been really good. No complaints whatsoever. Haven't had a check engine light on since I fixed the, I'll show you guys what I fixed, but it's the filler neck for the gas tank was rotted out. One of the evap line that goes on the side of it was rotted out, and that's why I was throwing a check engine light. So ended up changing that, and we haven't had a problem since. So been really good on luck there because it's a GM and throwing check engine lights is pretty common. I apologize for the wind. It's pretty bad today. So I'll just wait for that to die down. I wish this back end didn't look so bad because it looks horrible compared to the rest of the car. So yeah, I mean, what else is there to say, really? I mean, it's been a little trooper for me. There is a little bit of junk in it, so you guys will have to excuse that. I do keep my car pretty clean. As you guys can see, this is, college student car, and yes, I am home on the weekends, so I mean, it's not like I'm there 24/7, but let me go ahead and start it up for you guys. We'll get a look under the hood. Hopefully this isn't on. Okay, I did turn off the radio. 121,000 miles now. I used to have 119,000 when I got it. There you guys go. Starts right up every time. Gotta love the little whistle that it makes from the air. I believe that's the air pump going on, or maybe even the secondary air check valve. So yeah, I mean, I try to keep my cars relatively clean. It needs a vacuum pretty soon here, especially up front. But overall, no, it's just been really good. I did find a wire that was actually chewed up by a mouse. I knew that a mouse had made its home under the intake here, but I didn't know that he had also chewed through some of the wiring for the fuel injectors. So you guys will see if my camera will focus here. There it is. That's where I used liquid tape. Liquid tape is essentially liquid electrical tape. And that's what I used to repair that wire right there in a, a little bit harder to reach spot. So I was just able to reach down there with some liquid tape. The mouse had actually made its home underneath that intake. And he was actually, I had to dig him out because he was actually perished. He had died under there at some point, so had to dig him out with some needle nose pliers. So that wasn't very pleasant, but got him out and found that wire was broken, so I repaired that. Hopefully none of the other wires are broken. Doesn't seem to be that way because I imagine this thing would be misfiring, and it isn't. But overall, guys, I mean, you guys can hear this thing just runs like a champ. I mean, I've had zero issues. Today I'm actually going to be replacing, I hope to be anyway, replacing the transmission fluid, or at least most of it, and the transmission fluid filter, because this transmission fluid is pretty horrible. It's the original. Let's see how the coolant's doing. I haven't checked on the coolant in a little while. Yeah, it's in there, so that's all I care about, and it looks perfect. So yeah, this thing's a good car, guys. I have zero complaints whatsoever. You guys can see no milkshake on the bottom of that. That's always a good sign. Just a really good car, guys. So, and I also leave the engine cover off because, it's a GM, you're going to be under here. This one's proving me wrong on the GMs, though. This thing, it doesn't want to give me any issues, just like the truck. I mean, the truck really didn't give me issues. Speaking of the truck is officially sold, guys. I know I didn't get really much of that, but the truck is sold and got some good money for it, so we're in pretty good shape, and I'm thankful for that for sure. But yeah, that's I mean, there's not much else to talk about on the Impala, guys. It's been a little trooper, and it's held up very well, so far anyway. Did get a rock chip in the windshield, though. That was kind of upsetting. Actually, that's been there for a while now, but hopefully it doesn't decide to, you know, expand too far out. Even then, I'm not even sure if I'd even replace this windshield. It's really not worth it on this car. And just to show you guys why it's not worth it on this car, if I have to, yeah. Well, I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah. So this, she don't have many inspections left in her. Let me go ahead and shut her down. No need to keep her running. So yeah. Anyway, that's pretty much it for the Chevrolet Impala. It's gonna keep on going on the road until I don't want to drive anymore because I feel unsafe in it. Got some winter tires for it, so it's definitely gonna go through one winter, I hope. And you just grab the keys out of the Lumina. I forgot them from the last video. If you guys saw that video, go ahead and check it out. I left the keys in there for some reason. So, alrighty guys. So like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video. So, stay tuned. Bye-bye, everybody.